All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early, smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. Let y'all see a few of y'all in here. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live. It did. What's up, homie? Cano Loco in the building. Josh Johnson, Mansa Musa, Ether in the building. Mo 2013, Southside. We got Justin Jacobs, CT Fatboy, G McCall, Justin Rome, Miami Snoopy 305, the musician, what's happening with it? Dane Watson, what it do? Lee Hand Media, the homie Jerry Green, Iron Waffles. We got King of Kings Boxing, Mr. Big Play Bray, Dale Reed. Salute to everybody coming through here. Smash that like button. I see you, my brother Joe Thompson, standing on LDBC business up in here. What's up, Sister Shower? What's up, Dre the Boxer? Shout out to everybody in the building. Del Reed, salute to you. Say, Patreon, stay fired. Shout out to everybody that signed up to the Patreon, man. Appreciate all y'all for the years of y'all support on the Patreon, man. Yeah, I got some new Patreon content I dropped yesterday. I got some more I'm gonna drop today. This is the Milwaukee River, bro. It's just one part of the river. This goes all over the city. It goes into other cities too. But it's just one part of the river. What's up, Gabe Moore? Pugilism and politics, what's happening? All right, so let's talk about this, man. So it's unfortunate. We already know this unfortunate situation between Papoose and the rapper Papoose and his wife, Remy Ma, the rapper. What's up, Sister Shaquita Fields in the building? CJ Robson, Carolina Slim. Salute to everybody here. Unfortunate situation with Remy Ma and Papoose. As you know, they were a symbol of black love at one point in time. Remy Ma got locked up. She went, I think she did what, 6 years in the penitentiary? She did like 6 years or something. Papoose held her down while she was in there, coming to visit her. He pretty much documented the whole thing of him holding her down, you know what I'm saying? She got out, they got married, had some kids and stuff like that. Everything was going beautiful. They were on TV. They selling t-shirts and hats saying black love, and all the women were saying how Papoose is such a stand-up dude. They wish they had a dude like Papoose, a ride or die. Then these rumors started coming out. Rumors started coming out that Remy Ma was cheating on Papoose, and she was being spotted around the city of New York with this dude named Easy the Block Captain, who was one of her rappers that worked for her under her rap company, her battle rap company. So, what's up, my brother Drew Titan LLC in the building? Sheldon LWC and Never was happening. Salute to everybody in the building. So once those rumors came out, I came to, those of y'all who know on my Patreon, I came to Remy Ma's defense, because I didn't believe she would do nothing like that to Papoose, especially in a public way. I just believed that she would have more sense than that. Like, I'm like, nah, man, I think people just making up rumors because she got, she worked with this dude, and I think people just, being messy. Why would she be out publicly at dinner with this guy if she's messing with him? You know what I'm saying? I don't think she would embarrass Papoose like that. I was wrong, because apparently she was definitely messing with him. They both owned up to it. She was messing with him. Now, according to Papoose, what's up, young Abel? Appreciate the love, Abel. Abel in the super chat says, anybody heard from Ag Reach? Man, Reese probably doing something. He trying to recover from that Knicks loss. Pancho Villa, what's happening? Salute to you, man. Yeah, man, I like these type of views, this type of environment. It keep me peaceful, you know what I mean? But check it out. So it's been proven that she was indeed messing with Easy the Block Captain. Papoose, when it was confirmed, Papoose went and knocked dude out, right? He went up to him and knocked him out, and that caused a big hoopla. There was a lot of rumors going around the city of New York that Papoose had knocked out Easy the Block Captain at a rap battle. And then, you know, rappers in the rap battle started mentioning how Remy was doing Papoose foul and dirty, and how she was smashing Easy. I'm like, man, I'm feeling bad for Papoose. Like, bro, this is crazy. Like, everybody, like, man, this is crazy. So then, what happens is, Papoose starts dealing with Clarissa Shields. You know, publicly dealing with Clarissa Shields, the boxer, right, the GOAT. And all of a sudden, Remy Ma, who's been cheating on Papoose, takes it upon herself to get jealous and get angry, and tries to air out Papoose like, oh, I caught him on the phone all night with Clarissa Shields. Like, what? Who cares? Y'all not, I mean, at this point, yes, y'all married, but you publicly cheating on the dude, publicly humiliating the dude. You know what I'm saying? You got this man out here looking like a stone cold sucker to his friends and family, and you didn't care nothing about it. All right, but anyway, so they had to back and forth between Clarissa Shields and Remy Ma and Papoose. A bunch of nonsense, right? But then what happens is, recently, Clarissa Shields was on the Breakfast Club, and of course the Breakfast Club being messy, like they are, the Breakfast Club asked, shout to Shaquan in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciated. He said, salute, General. Appreciate the view. Thank you, family. I'm glad y'all appreciate these type of views, man. You know, miserable people hate this type of stuff. Man, why you always at the park? Why you always at the water? Man, we want to see this. Bro, shut up. Go somewhere and be miserable by yourself. But anyway, the Breakfast Club asked Clarissa Shields, because she's on the Breakfast Club to promote her fight in July. And the Breakfast Club asked her about her life, her movie that came out, and of course they had to ask her about Papoose, her relationship with Papoose and all that. And Remy was very respectful. She said, hey, you know, I understand that Papoose has a situation to deal with, the elephant in the room, he has to deal with that. But you know, that takes time. But the Breakfast Club was trying to pry out some more info from her and like get her to diss Remy. She didn't diss Remy. Clarissa Shields didn't take the bait. She just said, hey, you know, I don't know what all the back and forth was about. She said, me and Papoose have been talking for months, falling asleep on the phone together. Like, he was honest with me and told me exactly what the situation was with him and her. So, you know, I trust him because he ain't lied. I haven't caught him lying. So, at that point, you had Remy Ma come out from under some rock. She come out of nowhere, and now she mad. I'm exposed Papoose, and then she sneak dissing, well, she directly dissing Clarissa because she was somehow offended by Clarissa. She was like, she's accusing Clarissa of clout chasing her by going on the Breakfast Club. Clarissa never mentioned Remy. The Breakfast Club started asking her those questions, right? What's up, JC Storyteller? So anyway, what happens then is Papoose, let me go back. Remy said something very foul. She said something very foul. Remy said that Papoose son, he don't care about his son, right? Which is crazy. That's like look, man, you could be mad at your girl or y'all can have your little family breakups or whatever, your little issues, but to say he don't care about his son, Remy knows she capping right now, right? Papoose came out and addressed the situation, said he loved his son, and he loved all their kids that they got, step-kids, biological kids, whatever. He said his son has chosen a path he don't agree with, which that happens in life. The child gets to a certain age, they choose a path that you don't agree with. They want to live a certain lifestyle that they didn't have to live. Of course, any father is going to have something to say about that. But regardless, Papoose said he's taking the gloves off. What's up with the Supreme Beast? So Papoose, it exposes, y'all smash the like button, double tap the screen and hit that like button. Just double tap the screen. What's up, D-Man Jr.? So what happened is, Remy says, Papoose says about Remy, he said, look, I caught you. You got the whole world fooled. You got the whole world fooled, right? Because I'm trying to work with you. You a serial cheater. I'm trying to work with you. I'm trying to go to counseling to save our marriage. You continue to do this. So apparently Remy has been cheating on this dude for years. And Papoose has been covering it up, trying to save face, because he didn't want people to know that the woman who he been pushing for black love is actually a thought pocket. So he didn't want nobody to know that, which is understandable. That's your wife, mother of your kids. The last thing you want is for people to know she a bottom of the barrel, scum dwelling savage. You know what I'm saying? Low down, dirty, rotten scoundrel. You don't want nobody to know that, because then the next question for everybody is gonna be, why you with her, right? And you can't explain to somebody, well, you still love her even though she trash. You trying to heal her. You trying to fix it. You trying to get it back to what it used to be and all that. Don't nobody want to hear that. So of course he was trying to hide it, and he was trying to go to counseling and all that, and she still was met. So look, he said not only Easy the Block Captain wasn't the first one, he was just his last straw. This man says that he said Remy, one of her homegirls that she was locked up with, in prison with, had got out of prison. And Remy was like, hey, I want her to come over, try to help her out and all this kind of stuff, whatever, right? So she's gonna spend the night for a couple days or something, right? In their guest bedroom. So out of nowhere, Papoose said he in the bed with Remy. Remy get out the bed and say, I'm gonna go in there and sleep in the guest bedroom with her. So he said, he was like, oh, okay. Which is, okay, look, no disrespect, Papoose, but right then and there, it got me thinking, like, you too much of a nice guy, bro. You kind of soft and you kind of a simp. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, bro. I like you, you're a dope rapper, but you kind of a simp. Like, how do your girl get out of bed with you and say, I'm gonna go lay down with my friend? I'm sorry, it just don't happen. But you say, okay. Then you say she do it the second night. You like, yo, you doing it again the second night? You doing it the second night? You going back to sleep with her again? And you don't say nothing. You sleep in the bed yourself. Then Papoose said on the third night, the girl's still in his house now. He said the third night, Remy's in the bed with him. He said he tried to get something from her, right? And she curved him. And she go back into a room with old girl. So this is like ridiculous at this point. I'm like, come on, Pap. Come on, my brother. Man, this is why I'm doing this video today. This has to be a lesson for all young men. Like, bro, come on, man. Ain't that much love in the world, bro. You gotta be honest with yourself, bro. Like, come on, fam. So anyway, Papoose said he had some business to take care of. He left the house. He come back, and he catch Remy in the bed, munching. You know what I'm saying? She munching on the girl. You know what I'm saying? He said the worst part about it was one of his kids was in the bed while this was happening, right? While all this stuff was going on, one of his kids was in the bed. And he said he wanted to whoop her, but he don't believe in hitting on women, right? So at that point, to be honest with you, bro, at that point, me and Remy would have had to split up right then and there. We would have to split up right then and there. But, you know, Pat trying to you know, he didn't make this whole investment into black love. Everybody know him for black love. He don't want to admit that he, like, hey, man, I chose the wrong woman. He don't want to admit it. So he tried to cover it up. And, you know, and look, man, when you get married, it's safe for better or for worse. So I can't knock him for trying to save his marriage and trying to fix it. That's what you're supposed to do when things ain't going right. Because that's the oath that you took to God and the universe, is that you were going to go through these trials and tribulations, for better or for worse. All right. So it's easy for somebody who ain't married to say, oh, I wouldn't do this and do that. Fine, cool. But anyway, I feel bad for Papoose, but at the same time, he's doing a lot of sucker stuff, man. And it's just ridiculous. So then he say, not only was she, wait, hold on. What's up, Timothy Diamond in the super chat with the 5 piece? Appreciate the love, fam. He said Papoose still searching for his lifetime achievement award for being a good man. He is. He is. There's a lot of dudes doing that, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's a lot of dudes doing that, man. A lot of dudes like, oh, I'm a good man, I'm a good man. I'm gonna tell you something. These women are big up all see, look, see what they doing to Cassie husband? They calling Cassie husband such a great man, and you know why? Because he a doormat. See, you a doormat. If you let the woman do whatever she want to do, and you always so understanding, you never judge her, you keep taking her back. Oh, you're a good man. The moment you stand up for yourself and say, nah, I got too much self-respect to allow this woman to disrespect me, I'm gonna leave her. That's when they flip on you and call you all kind of names. Same thing they did to Papoose. I seen women who was bigging up Papoose for 10 years. They've been bigging up Papoose. As soon as Remy got caught cheating, now all of a sudden they're talking about you never know what was going on in their relationship. Papoose, a lot of guys like him, they be love bombing you to death, but in reality, they really be doing their own thing out here in the streets. So it is what it is. But he said some women only respect disrespect. Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of them like that. What's happening with the OG Bam in the building? Salute to you, bro. Snoopy Mac say, Remy say eating ain't cheating. Man, they say that Remy was messing with multiple dudes and chicks. And she was having a field day because Pap basically gave her a get out of jail free card. He refused to hold her accountable. And I'm gonna tell you something. Papoose made a good point too, because Remy tried to air him out like, oh, you had a gambling problem. And she's trying to say he broke and all this, which is ridiculous, right? I hate when people do that. Like, you was with this dude, now all of a sudden he broke. Like, so anyway, she's trying to make it seem like she was the breadwinner and all this. But all the bills is in Papoose's name. He was the one paying all the bills. But see, she playing that game, manipulating people because everybody thinks she a bigger star. She is a more popular name than him. But Papoose was getting to the money. But regardless, Papoose said this. He said, look, what's up, OG Mr. Mont? Salute to y'all in the building. Papoose said, look, he said, I take accountability. I did have a gambling problem. I developed a gambling problem. He said, and I still paid the bills while having a gambling problem until I corrected that issue. He said, but I can take accountability for that. He said, if you notice, Remy don't take accountability for nothing. She will not take accountability for nothing she did wrong in this entire situation. And that's right there to tell you something wrong with Remy. Now the 86 is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. Says, salute, gentlemen. Salute to the mighty LDBC. What it do, fam? What's up with it? Cynthia Harris. How you doing, lovely? Salute to Bucks Nation in the building. What's up, Jermaine 419? Yeah, Pap took the simp route, but the problem is with Pap is like, you know, he had Remy gave him too many signs that it wasn't right, man. You can't listen, man. I'm gonna tell you something. When somebody disrespects you or when somebody show you who they are, you gotta believe them, man. You can't keep making excuses for people's bad behavior. If Remy was foul enough to have a woman in your bedroom with your child in the bed, if she was foul enough to do that, then she's not worthy to be nobody's wife, bro. She's just not. She ain't got no common sense. Yeah, y'all double tap that like. Hit the screen 2 times. Hit that like button, y'all. But the thing is, you know, I think Papoose may have found the right woman for him in Clarissa. Maybe. We're gonna see how all that work out. Hopefully, I'm rooting for him to be successful. But that's the thing. This is the thing that you don't hear about a lot. A lot of men that marry these chicks, right? Especially if you got kids by the chick. A lot of dudes protect the image of the woman, right? You always see the stuff on the news and social media, dudes airing out chicks and all that kind of stuff. But it's a whole lot of them other reverse stories of dudes protecting the image of the woman because they try to protect their marriage, the safety of their marriage, protect the mother of their kids, all that kind of stuff. They try, even to this day, bro. I know brothers to this day, fam, a woman that straight dogged them out, that cheated on them, that filthy, did them dirty. You can't even talk to them. You can't even tell them stuff that you know because they so defensive. It's like they don't even want to hear it. Like, hey, bro, I want to tell you, man. Then they try to like change the topic, or they try to act like they already knew and all this. It's like, it's pointless, bro. That's how damaging that stuff can be, man. These relationships, psychologically, it can hurt a lot of these guys. But another thing that was very interesting that Papoose said, he said that Remy has been diagnosed as bipolar. He said clinically diagnosed. Now, I don't think he would lie about nothing like that, but he said clinically diagnosed with bipolar. Now, if that's true, then yeah, you can't be with nobody like that. I can't. I mean, to each his own. But I'm gonna tell you something. People who, because he said Remy is the type of person, it's hard to argue with her because he said she'll say one thing and then 10 minutes later she'll swear she never said it. Boy, I'm telling you, you wanna irritate me? You want to see me punch a hole through the wall? And that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm telling you, trust me, I've seen enough of them in my life. I've seen enough of them in my life, boy. That would just send me through the roof. Somebody acting like you crazy. Oh, hey, can you, are you on your way over here? Like, yeah, I'm on my way over there now. Can you stop at Taco Bell for me? Okay, what you want? I just want 2 chicken chalupas and maybe a soda or something. Okay, I'm just gonna get you the chicken chalupa meal then. Okay. Then you get there. You didn't go to Wendy's? Wendy's? What Wendy's got to do with you? Said Taco Bell. No, I didn't. I said Wendy's. I said, are you playing? No, I said Wendy's. I clearly said Wendy's. Okay. See, yeah, I can't. Look, I don't care how fine you is. I don't care how good you feel. I'm sorry, I can't do it, because that will cause some domestic disputes around me. I can't stand no goofy, just game goofy. Ooh, I want to say something so bad. I can't stand it, fam. I can't do that. Steve-O slide in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says, just paying it forward. Salute to the general and salute in the mighty LWC. You should charge more for the good game on the Patreon. It's all good, fam. Appreciate the love. I got it at a good price, and some people still don't want to go over there because they hate us. What's up, Acondo? Yeah, but you gotta be careful with them chicks that's been diagnosed as bipolar. If they tell you that ahead of time, then now you have time to prepare. But if you don't know that, because some people hide that, they hide their mental health status. You know what I'm saying? They hide it, and then you gotta start picking up stuff. Here comes Skynet, Lord have mercy. What is this, man? This guy on the big machine. Oh my goodness gracious, man. What's happening with the snacks be? Hey, 7 Mile Rook, that's facts. A lot of people have bipolar disorder and don't know it. They've never been diagnosed with it. But me personally, I've run into enough people who have it to where it's like, bro, this is a serious problem. This is a serious problem in our community, bro. And I'm telling you, there's people who are literally telling, bro. I'm telling you, fam. I know a lot of people with that bipolar stuff. It's hard. I can't deal with it. I can't. If I know they got it, they know they got it, and they take their medication, cool. But all the people who think they smart and don't want to take medication, I don't like the way it make me feel and all that. Bro, I can't be around the people. Sports Guy 17 in the super chat. Appreciate the love. Say happy Friday, 78. Hope all is well. Hashtag LGBC. Salute, fam. Appreciate it. Elbow said, how can you tell? What if somebody got, bro? This is how I be knowing, right? Now it's not a full always, but this is how I be paying. somebody to tell me something, right? If somebody tell you one thing and they adamant about it, they adamant about it, okay? Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. A girl one time, I was in the hotel with this chick. Now I didn't know she had like no bipolar issue. I knew she was a little off, but I didn't know she had no bipolar stuff. But the chick is like, we drinking, we having a good time, and she like, yeah, I'm trying to get busy. I'm trying to, she want to have a threesome, right? And she want a girl to be there. So I make a phone call. I found a girl that was with it, and the girl come through, right? Wham bam, everybody get busy, do their thing. An hour later, this chick is talking about how disgusting she feels, and I don't know if I really wanted to do that. Why didn't you stop me from doing that? I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Look, yo, I swear to God, if you try to pull some Diddy stuff with me, I swear, you're gonna be right out here, floating down this. I don't care. I said what I said. You're gonna be down here. I ain't going to trial for no mess. You ain't finna set me up. You're gonna be right out here, underneath one of these rocks. Keep playing games with me. Why did I stop you? What are you talking about? Goofy, bro. Nobody got time for that. Then 2 days later, I'm sorry. I don't know. I was just confused. People crazy, bro. Now watch these people, man. They ain't like it used to be back in the day, where you could just go get a little piece of tail from a chick and everything. We all adults, everybody handling it. You know what I'm saying? No. Nowadays, everybody looking for some type of weird come up, man. Yeah, she gonna put it off on me. Like I'm supposed to get in her mind and tell her that she don't want to have a threesome. You the one who told me that that's what you wanted to do. And then we had a whole hour and a half to figure out what we wanted to do and how we want to do it. Then you're gonna play some game like afterwards. After you ain't drunk no more. I don't know. Why didn't you stop me? So it is what it is, man. That's what people do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be wary of people like that. Get you locked up, man. I'm telling you. Even when I was in the streets, I knew a dude who was bipolar, and I couldn't figure it out until later on. We figured out, well, he got diagnosed with bipolar, but we didn't know. I'm gonna tell you what this dude did. Now, this is a story. This is a story for entertainment purposes. This is all fictional. I'm just making this up for entertainment purposes, okay? But anyway, back in the day, I used to be a part of this little crew. And allegedly we used to hit licks and stuff like that on certain establishments. Now, so this dude who was a part of the crew, he's like the driver. You know what I'm saying? He's a driver. He really don't do nothing too much. He's just a driver, right? But this dude was so adamant about this one spot. Let's go do this. Let's go do that, because he got the inside plug on that particular spot. So we get there. Everybody's suited and booted, ready to get down. As we're walking into the establishment, masked up, this dude drives off. So of course, we panic. We gotta run on foot. Like, what is this dude doing? He set us up or something? When we catch up with this dude, he talking about, man, I changed my mind, man. It ain't the right thing. That's stupid, man. That's a stupid move, bruh. I'm trying to tell you. Then we find out about 2 years later, the dude was bipolar. So he's basically capable of feeling one way right now, and 10 minutes later feeling the total opposite way. I can't hang with nobody like that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So beautiful out here today. Yes, indeed. Yeah, but that it's because they have the ability. I need to see where comment got deleted. They have the ability to, like I say, feel one way at 5 o'clock, feel strongly one way, strong opinion, and then by 5:15, they can feel a complete opposite strongly, and like that's just the weirdest thing in the world to me. So yeah, I already know. That's why I ended that story, Supreme. I already know. Now we left him alone. No, ain't nobody do nothing to him because we thought he was a cop. We thought he was working with the police or something, like an informant. So I got away from dude. I got away from that whole crew, to be honest with you. Too much weird stuff was happening with them. And I'm glad I did, because probably about, I don't know, 5 months later, they all got locked up, and the one dude in the crew, not the bipolar dude, but the other dude, the leader, he ended up snitching on everybody to get his time knocked down. He snitched on everybody. Yeah, y'all double tap that screen, hit that like button, ladies and gents. But anyway, the reason why we're talking about this is because Papoose says that Remy Ma was he said she was clinically diagnosed as bipolar, which means, that's some serious business. You know what I mean? That ain't nothing to play games with. What's up, Ronald Gomez? What it do? Justin Jacobs, what's happening with it? Appreciate it, Powerhouse Watson. Not all the time. Not all the time. But I've been blessed enough to be able to see most crazy stuff before it happened. But there's a few things I wish I could take back. Mind the Master Musa say, "Got to be more careful." Absolutely, but they out here. Supreme B say, saying you one thing, have you thinking, but when you full-blown diagnosed, that's something totally different. Facts. Todd French 600 in the super chat. Appreciate the love for 2-piece. So I think both of them are goofy, absolute crazy. Yeah, they were crazy in love, Papoose just I feel sorry for him because I know a lot of dudes like Papoose, good dudes, but at some point, being a good dude turns into just being a simp. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fine line where a lot of guys, like you gotta. I always say this on my Patreon. You gotta have like 25% jerk in you. You gotta have at least, if you're gonna be 75% good guy, you got to have a 25% absolute jerk. And that's the only way a woman gonna fully respect you. If you're too nice, you're 100% good guy, you never say no to her, you let her get away with everything, she's gonna lose attraction to you, she's gonna walk all over you, it's not gonna be fun to her no more, she's gonna start cheating. So I'm just telling you what I know. Now, a lot of women deny that, but I know what I'm talking about. You need a balance. You need to have some a-hole in you. You know what I'm saying? You got to. See, if you give a girl flowers and candy, once a week for your whole life, then it's not gonna be special on Valentine's Day or on her birthday or on your anniversary. You gotta mix certain things. You gotta mix that stuff up, man. These new breed of women don't appreciate that kind of stuff. This ain't the 1950s when you court a woman like that. You know, these chicks they don't appreciate it. They call you a weirdo now. Yeah, you a weirdo now. Pulling up to a woman with flowers and candy. Oh, girl, he's a weirdo. Yeah, girl, he like stalking me. He's a stalker. What's happening with King Mac for God in the super chat? Appreciate the love. He said, salute OG. LDBC business, absolutely. Yep. Black Jericho, what's happening? So yeah, so anyway, I'm glad Papoose stood up for himself and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad he stood up for himself. What's up, flying frequently? So it's a lot of dudes, unfortunately, like Papoose, that's going through something similar right now, and you'll never know it, because they such good guys. And like I say, them be the worst type of dudes. The good guys is the worst type of dudes. You can't tell them nothing, bro. You can't, because they don't want. First of all, if they know you know something, they don't even want to hear it. They don't even want to hear it, man. I'm gonna tell you what one of the homies told me one time. You know, because I told myself, I made a deal with myself years ago. I said, man, if I find out something about another dude chick, I ain't saying nothing no more. Because every time I tell these dudes, they start acting like the suckers. The only way I'm gonna tell somebody is if the dude is a player, and I mean a real official player, not somebody calling himself a player, but somebody who I know is a player. A player gonna always be willing to hear what you gotta say, right? Hear the information so he can investigate it. But a simp, these so-called good guys, they don't want to hear nothing bad about their girl. You know, it don't matter, because they gonna automatically say you hating, or they mad at you for even knowing. See what I'm saying? So I told myself I ain't never doing that again. I ain't telling none of these civilians nothing about their girls no more. And then, so I kept that for a few years. And until I couldn't take it no more, because there was one of the homies I knew, and we used to go by his house and have cookouts and stuff like that. And you know, his girl, she was like real loosey-goosey when she got drunk. You know what I'm saying? When she got drunk, she didn't care. Like she was real sneaky and all that. So I'm in the bathroom. I'm using the bathroom. I come out and she waiting to use the bathroom. So when I come out, she like asking me to see my joint and what it sound like when I was in the bathroom. I'm like, real good. I'm like, is you tripping? And I was like, you drunk. I'm trying to chalk it up that she just drunk. Right? I wasn't gonna say nothing. But then she gave me a proposition. You know what I'm saying? She one of them thrill seekers. So she wanted to see if we can get away with doing something real quick. I'm like, nah, I wouldn't even do the homie like that, especially in his house. And then, you know what I'm saying, violation. It never happened. So I walked away, and I wanted to tell him right then and there, but I was scared to tell him, because I'm like, man, if I tell this dude this, and he don't believe me, and he like, she flip it on me or something, like I'm in his house, his backyard, you know what I'm saying? It could be a bad situation. So I said, I ain't gonna say nothing. I wanted to. So finally, another homie ended up smashing the chick, right? Another homie was smashed. So now he's talking bad about the homie behind his back because other dudes are smashing the chick. So now I said, man, I gotta tell him. So I said, look, man, we in the car. I said, look, bro, it's something I gotta tell you, man. But you ain't gonna like it, man. It's gonna get you emotional. But you need to hear this, man, because like it's been weighing me down, because I didn't want to tell you. And then you know what this dude did? He stopped me. He stopped me right then and there and said, hey, man, listen, we friends, bro. If you gonna tell me anything about my girl, man, just keep it to yourself, man. I'm happy right now. I'm happy, man. So If we friends, it don't mess up my happiness, bro. I just looked at him and said, man, I said, okay, bro. And I left it alone. But that's what you call a simp right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's a simp. You know what I'm saying? That's a sad simp right there, man. That was my dude too. I ain't cool with him no more for some other stuff that happened, but man, that's just sad, man. Sports Guy 17 in the super chat. The 2-piece, appreciate the love. It says, hopefully this don't get messy with the Shields involved. Right, it's already got messy now. Food Lab Earthman is in the super chat with that 20-piece chicken nugget. Thank you, good brother. Salute to your fam. Salute to the homie. What's up with it, young Hollywood? Hey, Red, man, I'm telling you, he went outside. This is my dude. If you met this dude, you would think he was one of the most thorough dudes you ever met. Because when it comes to some street stuff, he about that action. Trust me. He know how to get some stuff done on the street. But I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to a woman, man, I wear my heart on my sleeve. One of them guys. Evil eyes say Remy a narcissist, a big time narcissist. But he only met Clarissa last year. He just moving on. Remy, BS, yeah. Remy filed. Remy been cheating on Papoose for years, bro. He admitted it. And I told people she had been doing it. I could tell. I know too many dudes like Papoose. They good dudes. They genuinely are good dudes. But the problem with guys like Papoose is they. This is what it is, bro. Like a woman, right? You ever seen because you got female simps too, right? I don't know what you would call it. You wouldn't call a female a simp. What you call a woman that's like been like, she addicted to what the dick did. What you call a woman like that? I forgot the term. But she just let a dude do whatever to her. I forgot the term. But anyway, you got female versions of simps. You say start picking me. I heard that term before, but I don't know if that's the right term. He said doormat. Dignitized, yeah, for sure. But yeah. Shade girl say demonetized, yeah. So a girl like that, right? What they would do is a girl who like tell everybody she got a good man, and this dude, like, let's say it's a dude who is and unfortunately I've seen this happen to a lot of girls too. Alright, let's say it's a dude who's a very popular guy, right? He's a popular guy and he's in high demand. A lot of chicks want him, right? He's a ladies' man for the most part, right? But then he ended up settling down with a girl who everybody think like, why he settled down with her? Like he could settle down with anybody. Why he settle down with her? What it is about her? She must have got some money. She must be doing this. She must have got some good top. She must be got some good cook. Like that, people always trying to figure out why you settle down with this one or that one, right? So then, what happens with a lot of these women is when things start going bad. First of all, they just spent like 2-3 years of their relationship defending their dude. Girl be like, oh, I seen him at the club. I seen him over here. Oh, I seen him by Keisha's house. I think he got a baby on the way by Keisha. Now this girl don't want to let this man go because she know this man is a hot commodity. All the girls that's telling her all the stuff about him, they want him too, right? She don't want to let him go. So first 2 or 3 years, she defending this guy. Now she got baby by him and everything, right? So then she gets to the point where she used to being with him, and she don't want to leave him at all. See what I'm saying? She just don't want. She's like, forget it. This is who he is. I don't want to leave him. Whatever. And he always gonna have a place to go back to her. He can go mess with any girl he want to. He can go to jail, go to prison. When he come home, he gonna have a place for her. Always. Always. You know what I'm saying? especially if she was the girl who nobody expected to get that dude. So hypothetically, I'm just gonna use like a cheesy term, like the coolest dude in high school, captain of the football team, captain of the basketball team, and he ended up not going out with the prom queen, but he ended up settling down with like the nerdy girl from the chess club, right? He settled down with the nerdy girl from the chess club. Everybody like, man, how that happened? I'm telling you, she ain't gonna never leave the dude. Cause in her mind, she got the prize. She got the captain of the football team, the coolest dude in the world. I got him. That's how she always gonna see him. And that's how a lot of these simp dudes be seeing some of these girls too. You said Derrick Jackson. Who is that? What's up, Thomas from the Brizon? He said the nerdy girl laying it down. Yeah, they be putting it down. A lot of them nerdy girls, man. I'm gonna tell you something about them. People be sleeping on them nerdy girls, man. I'm tell you something. I peeped that back when I was in school. All the name brand girls. Everybody was going after the name brand girls, the popular girls. Man, please. Them little nerdy girls was the freakiest ones. Because wasn't nobody talking to them. They had all the time in the world to fantasize, sit in their room fantasizing. If a boy liked them, the boy, when they let loose, they gonna let loose. Yes, Lord, they will. Just like them church girls. Show me a church girl. Show me a girl who grew up in the church, and I'm gonna show you a stone cold freakazoid. Yep. The stricter her parents was, the nastier she was when she got a chance to get loose. Trust me. Tell me I'm lying. What's up, Mark Harrison? Snoopy Max says, especially the ones with huge glasses. Yeah, I'll do this one. I ain't gonna say her name. Back in the day, yeah, everybody overlooked this girl. Everybody bypassed her in high school. Everybody overlooked her. She was a pretty girl, but she used to wear these big old bifocal glasses. She was a quiet girl. Nobody paid attention to her. But see, I got an eye for talent, so I already knew what time was. So when I first started pressing her, she wasn't feeling it at first. She wasn't used to nobody trying to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? She thought I was just, you know what I'm saying? She didn't get it. She thought I was like making fun of her or something. Like, why do you want to talk to me? You're trying to trick me and all this stuff. I'm like, girl, nobody trying to trick you. So it took me like a month to wear it down. But she realized I wasn't trying to set her up on some carry stuff or something. Yes, Lord. So Dragon Fang say, and us nerd dudes have to jerk until we graduate college. Wow. Oh, you got, man, I don't know why y'all doing that. Told y'all how to fix that, man. Told y'all how to fix it. All you gotta do is go to the strip club, bro. All you gotta do is go to the strip club. Things are changing now, though. They're gonna start changing these laws and rules and stuff. With all these like Diddy trials and stuff. You say nobody wants the nerd dudes. Nah, the nerd dudes, you gotta have a, you gotta know your you gotta know your clan. Nerd dudes are supposed to be kicking it with nerd girls. Nerd dudes should be kicking with nerd girls, You know, and if you're trying to lose your V card, all you gotta do is go to the strip club, man. Pay a couple dollars, make it happen. See, Trump cutting off food stamps. It's about to get rough out here. Yeah, I could care less, man. Trump doing all this crazy stuff. Let him do it. It's about time black folks woke up. This man talking about he ain't letting no immigrants in the country, except for white people in South Africa. Because they get, he says white genocide going on. And this man, in front of the whole world, embarrassed himself to show some video footage of South Africa of some militants, basically saying, let's get rid of all of these Caucasians out the country. So Trump play that as proof. But if that's the case, then any other country can play any racist group in America as proof that America's racist, right? Or we can look at, another country can look at January 6th when people stormed the Capitol as America being dysfunctional, right? And unreliable. So I don't know what, this is just nonsense, bro. I don't know how nobody even defend this stuff, man. But I don't care. I don't care what Trump doing in the White House. I know how to take care of mine. I'm gonna be all right. What's up, Stormy? But anyway, yeah, so the Papoose Remy Ma situation is a messed up one, but we all kind of seen it coming. Remy Ma embarrassing herself by keep coming out here talking about this. Like, girl, sit down somewhere. I ain't never seen somebody cheat on their husband multiple times, but then when he move on, now you mad. It's like she wanted him to have nobody, and she could run off into the sunset with this guy, Easy the Block Captain, but she mad because Papoose to knock the dude out. So he already got whooped by Papoose, so that's one thing. Now and then he didn't upgrade it. Your husband done upgraded and got Clarissa Shields, a world champion, so you can't beat her up, and she got more money than you. So it's like it's childish high school stuff at this point. So Chop Shop. Shay Girl said the surprise is gonna be when they found out there's gonna be more white folks who will suffer from the cuts that they're about to make. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. They'll see. Yeah, OG Mr. Mott. Papoose called the dude the lame. Yeah, Remy done. She played herself. She's done. So I'm gonna tell you something, man. When the universe bless you with something good, because some people go their whole life without never having nobody that really love them. I mean, for real, like somebody who really loves them. When the universe or God bless you with that, a ride or die, and you like throw that out to the wind like it ain't nothing. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that, man, because things can get ugly. I think Remy could start going on just a bad luck streak right now. said the farmers that voted for Trump losing their farms. Yeah, I don't care. All them people that, I mean, people who voted for Trump, let them deal with it. Yeah, I don't care. They'll be out of here soon. A few years. More than half this country, I repeat, more than half this country voted for Donald Trump. That's their president. Let it rock out. Right? Trump got all these allegations against him. He's been found liable for SAs and different types of assaults on women. He done paid women out of court. All this stuff, nobody cares. No big deal. But yet, the same people want me to care about Diddy. The same news coverage every day. Diddy this, Diddy that. What did Diddy do to Cassie? And this, bro, I don't care, bro. I don't. And all you jigs just keep running around here trying to guilt trip me into, like, bro, you can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. Y'all got zero smoke for these other folks. Everyone talk about is labeling some black man a creep. I ain't got time for it, bro, because some of y'all are creeps too. Some of y'all do some creeps. But y'all just forgot. If you think other people have forgot you a creep. Said Puff about to get out. I don't know, man. These people want him. They want Diddy bad, man. Because this is a sloppy, ridiculous case, man. If they really wanted, they could have just got him on domestic violence and I don't know, maybe some terroristic threats or something like that or something. And he would have did some time, but they overcharged him on some old stuff because they want his money. They want to take all that man's money. They want to say that he used his money from his businesses to run some criminal enterprise. Okay, where are all the other co-defendants at? Because you can't, I mean, how is you running a criminal enterprise but everybody else has immunity? This is my problem with this, bro. If all this stuff, this girl, Cassie, got stomped on, whooped on, and she was getting whooped on now. All these people that was around watching this girl get stomped and whooped on, it was testimony with a girl. This one kind of got to me. I ain't gonna lie. This one kind of upset me a little bit. It was testimony when the girl said they was on like a private jet or something, right? And so, you know, just staff on there in security. And she said, whatever, something happened where Diddy had her in the room, in like another part of the thing, just whooping on her. And so she's screaming, and then she told the other people that was in there, none of y'all see this, none of y'all gonna help, and then nobody even bat an eye. Now, this is how I feel. If Diddy a monster, and you're not calling for all those people to be locked up alongside Diddy, you a hypocrite, you a liar. You understand? Because everybody who was in that room, who watched it happen, who didn't report it, all of them is just as guilty as Diddy. If you so disgusted, oh my God, he did that to that girl. Okay, what about the people who sat back and watched it happen? Aren't they disgusting too? Bunch of cat for me. You said Meg about to go down? I doubt it. I don't think nothing's gonna happen with Meg Thee Stallion, man. I don't think nothing happened with Meg Thee Stallion on Tory Lanez, you know. I think, I mean, yeah, they got like a petition or something to get Tory Lanez out. They say they got new evidence for the, one of the old girl bodyguard is now saying that he felt guilty, and man, shut up, man. Like, it's a messy, stupid case to me. Tory Lanez should have took the stand in his own defense and said, hey, man, I didn't shoot the girl, but this person shot him. He didn't want to do that because he think that's snitching. So I'm not gonna cry for no dude. He made his choice. This dude from Canada. This dude from Canada living by some Compton, California street rules. Bro, miss me with the cat, please. I'm not gonna be out here crying for no grown man that literally had the opportunity to say I didn't do it, but you don't want to take the stand because you don't want to snitch. You don't want to snitch on people who saying that you did it. Come on, fam, I ain't got time for it. Y'all can cry for the brother. Yeah, ain't no way. I don't know what happened. Megan Thee Stallion could be absolutely lying. She could be lying. But at the end of the day, Tory should have took the stand and said he didn't do it. Yeah, just cornball stuff, man. All these rich people in the car naked with money and shooting at each other and just acting like some monkeys. And then the police come, I don't talk to the police. Nah, I'm too cool for that. You know, I'm from Canada. Straight G, straight gangster, G. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We live by the street code, you know what I mean? So I ain't testifying. I ain't getting on the court on the stand. Straight like that. Okay.